Rowan here. Today we are going to look into common mistakes new players make when learning how to throw. Okay, we're going to the forehand and backhand side. I made many of these myself, and hopefully after this video we can correct a couple mistakes that you might be making yourself. The most common mistake I see with the forehand is players try to be accurate at the expense of power and spin. How many times have we seen the player with the elbow tucked behind their back throwing great 10-yard flicks? The great throwers that I've coached naturally come out with a range of motion and power, and it's a lot easier to get accurate from that than to get powerful from some of these bad habits. Here we're going to demonstrate how easy it is to be accurate with your elbow on your body from 10 yards. But you'll notice that if there was no receiver there, that throw is only going 12 or 13 yards before it dies off. Instead, we want to get our elbow off the body, create some power, and if we miss, we miss. The second common mistake I see on the forehand is a big follow through, like you're throwing. A lot of ultimate players do come from other sports backgrounds where it's more common to finish your throw. However, for a forehand, it's a whip, so we want to stop our rotation as soon as we throw it to increase the spin on a disc. The more spin you have, the better it does against the wind, and the heavier and longer it holds its flight path. Less follow through, more snap. The third mistake we see on a forehand is people try to get too fancy in their wind up. We really want this disc moving as little as possible, okay? So back and forward. We don't want to twirl it, we don't want to loop it. We want to be really efficient in this mechanic here. Back, forward. The last common mistake I see on the flick is a lot of players are going to keep their palm forward and push the throw. We really want to bring our palm to the sky. This way, our palm and our forearm are in line, creating a powerful snap like this. Again, we want to keep our palm not forward pushing the disc, palm to the sky, snapping. I hate to say it, but the most common mistake I see on the backhand is players starting too high up, trying to throw it with air bounce. The air bounce is a trick throw, not a game throw. We want to keep the plane flat and we want to release the disc forward. If we're throwing with air bounce, it's going to get lost in the wind. It's not going to go where you want it. It does look cool, but it's not functional and optimal for your playing game. Another common mistake we see on a backhand is new players throw it like an arc. We really want to bring it back and come through almost in a straight line. There is a little bend in the throw, but we don't want to come all the way around like a half a circle. We want to go straight through the point. That's going to increase our power. We're going to do our rotation from our body, but the disc goes back to front. Avoid the big loopy arc. Another common mistake with the backhand is that players think they get enough power from this motion to not put enough spin on it. We still want to emphasize the wrist snap on the backhand. Even though there's a lot of body involved, the wrist snap really is going to give it the power to drive through the wind and to throw at distance. So even though we have this big windup and throw, the end is still a wrist snap. We should be able to throw almost 30, 40 yards just with that snap at the end. One of the benefits of throwing a backhand with a lot of snap on the wrist is that you don't have so many moving parts which can lead to errors on the throw. It's a smooth backswing and a snap at the end. More efficient mechanics are generally better in any athletic endeavor. All right, thanks for checking out these common mistakes. Let me know in the comments below if I missed anything or if you have anything else to add. I'm looking forward to bringing some more fundamentals and instructional videos your way. Rowan. Here we're going to show how easy it is to be accurate at 10 yards with your elbow on your body.